Newcastle are expected to accept a bid of £150 million for Alexander Isak amid interest in his signature from Liverpool and Arsenal. Isak has shown at Newcastle in the last few years, with 23 goals and 6 assists last season to fire the Magpies to a fifth-placed finish in the Premier League and Carabao Cup glory. That standout form in the Northeast has obviously not gone unnoticed by the world's top teams, with Liverpool and Arsenal both interested in a move for Isak this summer. Newcastle are unwilling to sell their star striker as they have no PSR concerns as it stands, and their return to the Champions League means they will want to keep hold of him, but they have now been predicted to sell him for a huge fee rather than cling on at all costs. Former transfer chief Keith Wyness recently revealed to Football Insider that Isak is unlikely to leave Tyneside this summer due to the club's Champions League qualification and strong PSR standing. But speaking live on talkSPORT on Saturday, 21st of June, pundit Jason Cundy and host Andy Goldstein debated his future at Newcastle, with the former predicting him to depart the club if a huge offer of £150 million was to come in from an interested team such as Liverpool or Arsenal, saying, "Money talks in football, so the question is, what would it take for Newcastle, with 3 years left on his contract, to buy him out of that contract? What's the price? They're not turning down an offer of £150 million, I'll tell you that for nothing. They are not turning it down, they're simply not. Newcastle must keep Isak for now but look to sell him before his contract expires." Newcastle's recent successes under Eddie Howe have been headed by the firepower of Swedish international Isak, who has netted over 20 goals in each of his previous 2 league campaigns. The 25-year-old is understandably untouchable in the transfer market as far as Newcastle are concerned this summer, but any bid that more than doubles the £63 million, BBC, they spent to sign him in 2022 would surely be entertained regardless of their strong position and circumstances. Appearances, goals, assists 1096-211 Isak's Newcastle career stats. While they certainly do not need to sell him this summer, or likely the next, if they once again clinch Champions League football, he will surely want to leave at some stage as he enters his prime and looks to compete for the top prizes from a team and individual standpoint. Isak currently has 3 years left on his Magpies contract, which is a long time, but as soon as that reaches 1 year, then bids will start to become much lower than right now due to his potential to be signed on a free transfer. Newcastle must not let that become a reality, as the money they make from his sale will go a long way to funding any success they want to have in the coming years, so they should look to let him go to the highest bidder next summer if everything is aligned with his departure.